Hey Aquarius, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your first week of April general love reading. Now keep in mind it's a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys are doing well. So for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I got was Tears Dry on Their Own by Amy Winehouse. Miss Amy Winehouse was a Virgo, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. This also could be involving a situation that ended in Virgo season of 2024, which is August-September time frame. Of course, you guys know I just like to put those time frames out there because it may resonate with someone, but it doesn't, I'm not trying to apply it to everybody, okay? What I heard with this is that you are truly a force to be reckoned with, because just like the name of the song, Tears Dry on Their Own, I feel like one day you're just going to wake up and you're just going to be like, man, I'm done with grieving. I'm done with this drama. I'm done with feeling like this. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over them. And it's like once you have reclaimed your power, it's over. Like everything is just going to keep going up from there for you is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's go ahead. I want to get into it. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, we are going to get your major arcana, which is the Star. We'll get the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers, okay? Currently, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups. For some of you all, your family, your tribe, your friends, they're going to help you raise your vibration. You see how they're floating, they're ascending. I feel like also for a lot of you all on an emotional level, because you have cups here, I feel like during March, especially during Pisces season, you have been doing a lot of healing, a lot of self-work, a lot of reflecting. And I feel like you have been focusing on yourself and pouring. Both of these cups are pouring into yourself. And it is paying out big time. I feel like it is really paying out big time for a lot of you all. Yep, you're moving on. That's your card also. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. The World card, travel distance for a movement. Some of you guys are planning for a trip within the next 3 weeks or 3 months. I'm getting 3 months for a lot of you all. You may, especially, okay, because 3 months from now would be July, right? As I'm doing this is, we're still in March, right? But this is for the first week of April, and April, of course, is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. So for some of you all in July, during Cancer season, you may be taking a trip, going on some type of vacation, getting that also for someone out there. And I feel like that's going to be what you need to help move on, like being in a different space. You know, it's purging, it's healing. When you travel and you go to different locations, every place in the world has a different vibration, a different frequency. And it's something about getting away from what was weighing you down is going to help you realize how powerful you are, and your outlook is going to be completely different about life moving forward. Now, I feel like this is going to be sooner for a lot of you all, but I also feel like I said, that for a lot of you all like planning to get away, some type of travel, that's really going to shift the momentum of your healing, speed up that healing for you all as well. Something's definitely going to happen in Cancer season. He has a Cancer symbol in one hand and Gemini in the other. You have the Fool card, taking a leap of faith into something new. Some of you guys may be relocating, moving to a different city, moving to a different state. Aquarius, this is your energy here also. So, wow. And I didn't even try to do that, but you have the Chariot, Cancer. I'm telling you, some of you guys are going to go on some type of trip or voyage. Somebody may be moving away from home. That Chariot is not going towards the pyramids, which is our home. It's moving away. 7 of Swords, liar, cheater, manipulator, sneak, conniver, some type of deception. This is giving the vibe that for some of you all, you thought you could still stay in whatever situation that you were in and heal within that situation, but that was a self-deception, and that's why for a lot of y'all, you know, it's time for you to move on. So we want the Star card, and the card that comes before and the card that comes after. Okay, I'm being told to shuffle again. You guys know I listen to spirit. I'm being told to shuffle. So again, we want the Star card, the card that comes before and the card that comes after. Yeah, and you see how much I shuffled? Yeah, they're saying that if you're telling yourself you could. Okay, so for some of you all, I am hearing, like, say for instance, you shared a home with this person and you're still in that home that you share with this person. If you're telling yourself that you're safe and okay to still stay there and you can heal in that environment, you can't. That's making me think about that chariot as the chariot is moving away from the home. You see how he's inside the home, but that gate is open. They're telling you, you may need to move. You may need to relocate in order to actually have healing, because everywhere, every corner you go around in that home is going to make you think about this moment that you had with this person in this house, this argument, this whatever. And they're saying like, for you, it's time for you to relocate. Okay. That's why they want that. Yeah, it is. Look. Back to that again. They're telling you it's time for you to relocate. And I know it's not very easy, because if you have a home, you need to sell it, you need to do this, you need to do that. But they're saying for your highest good, if they're telling you to do that, the Spirit is going to make sure you're able to sell that house. Spirit is going to make sure you're able to get out of that situation. It's going to happen. You're not going to just be stuck. You know, that's not what is going to happen for you. So again, we want the Star card, card that comes before, card that comes after, and then clarifiers for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There is your card in the middle, and then you have the Two of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. It's time for you to go on some type of voyage. It's time for you to move on. Okay? If you think you can stay there and balance those emotions, that's not going to happen. And also, I feel like I said, you're much stronger now. The name of the song is Tears Dry on Their Own. He doesn't have tears on his face. In fact, he's like, you know what? I got this. I'm always going to hold it down for myself. Even when there's a storm brewing in the background, there's a storm back there, I'm going to maintain my happiness and peace with that rainbow over his head. There's your energy. And then you have the Ten of Wands, carrying a heavy load, carrying a heavy burden. You've been carrying this heaviness for the longest, but now you are in your power. Look at his face. Like you're stronger now. You're ready to cut off anything and anyone that is going to disturb your peace and make life difficult for you. Bottom of the deck. Hey, man. Aquarius, there's your energy. That's what I said. They're saying put yourself first. Make yourself central. You have to be the most important in this whole equation. Back of the deck, absolutely. You again, male or female. Something's going to happen within the next 3 weeks, 3 months. There's 1, 2, 3 butterflies right over his head. You also can have a strong 3 somewhere in your birth dates. The 3rd, 13th, 23rd, 30th, 31st. You also could be a life path number 3. Oh, my God. 3 of Cups. Did we not start off there? Some of you guys, if you are invited on a trip, you should go. This could be a trip with friends, like an anniversary, like a joint anniversary trip. You know how somebody has like 10-year anniversary and they want their family and friends to go. Or just a friend's trip. You need to go. You may end up meeting somebody, a new love interest. I know a lot of you all, if you're going through some heartbreak, you're like, I don't care about a new love interest, but it's in the cards for you, pun intended, for you to meet somebody new, okay? A lot of you guys are leaving someone that you had a toxic soul contract with. They're bound, and there's a contract, and some of you all have children with this person. Children or a child. And it was very difficult to, you know, that's why this is so heavy. You just had the 10 of Cups, now you got the 10 of Wands. This is why it was so heavy. Or you may have stayed in something. That's the 7 of Swords also, because he's inside. Staying in something when you know you want to leave. Because that gate is open, but he's still inside of that, you know, that structure there. It's like staying in something when you know you want to leave, carrying the weight of that, but knowing that it's time to go. Let's get a clarifier for this 2 of Pentacles. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Give me a clarifier for the 2 of Pentacles. Too many face down. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Give me a clear. Okay. You got 2 cards. I'm taking them. They both flipped out face down and sideways. When the cards are face down, that's something that's unknown to you. Okay. We're going to take the first one here and the second one here. Upright is yes, down is no, sideways is inconclusiveness, indecision, and also uncertainty and transitioning. So whatever this is transitioning out of your life, or it's a transition that's coming in. You got the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you all are now focused on your self-worth. You see how she's looking at that pentacle? Male or female, you are focusing on your self-worth. You got 2 pentacles here. So I feel like for a lot of you all, you'll see some significant changes in your self-worth and things like that in Taurus season, April, May time frame. Also, if you are just trying to balance your finances, just trying to keep things afloat, that boat is just barely staying afloat, right? I feel like things are getting ready to shift with your finances around Taurus season. You got the Knight of Cups. I'm going to say again, some of you all have a new love interest coming in. That's your knight in shining armor, princess shining armor, somebody who comes in and sweeps you off your feet. Because it's sideways for a lot of y'all, you're like, I'm not thinking about love. I'm still dealing with the heaviness that was left on me from a past situation. But I'm going to say again, sideways, this is something that's phasing into your life. It's coming in. A lot of y'all have a new love interest coming in. For some of y'all, they could be coming in Taurus season. I strongly feel like this is in regards to your finances. Like, you know, if you live with someone and you guys had to move out or they moved out, you lost income, right? So now you're trying to just get your finances and affairs in order. Things are getting ready to become stable. Things are definitely getting ready to become stable. Definitely a Taurus season for a lot of you all. And again, I'm going to say, I feel like there's new love coming in. When you least expect it, you're still doing some healing, but love is coming in because the way it is on the table, he's coming right towards them. So I definitely feel like that's happening for a lot of you all as well. You are definitely a force to be reckoned with, because if the saying tears dry on their own, the tears are not drying on their own. You're choosing to continue to work towards stability, pinnacles of stability. You're choosing to keep fighting for stability. You're choosing to see your self-worth. You're choosing that. And that's what's drying those tears. You can no longer have tears for someone who didn't see something in you, because it doesn't matter. It's all about how you feel about you. And that's the most important thing. Okay? So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe, click that all button. And until next time, take care and be well. Bye.